Welcome back to our channel. It's RebusFarm again. If you watched our video last week, you could know the top 3 render farms for CPU rendering, especially for the Upload plugin. If you have not watched it yet, I'll put the link below for you. Now, let's move on to the plugin that is the superstar this week. We're gonna test Redshift render engine on the top 5 render farms and evaluate which one is the best. The project is created on Houdini software and rendered through Redshift. We will test on 2 types of render farms. There are 5 render farms that will be tested today. In detail, the representatives for IaaS render farms are Renderfarm and Xesktop, while the other ones, namely Renderfarm, RebusFarm and GarageFarm, are as IaaS render farms. iRenderfarm is the first brand name we will test today. Creating an image in case you are a newbie or you want to use another type of render packages. And right here we have had an image and already installed Houdini software, so now we just need to boot it. Okay, after booting successfully, we download the RDB file and get access to the remote server. Actually, iRender provides a free transfer tool called RebusFarm that we introduced in some previous videos, but now I'll show you a new way that we often use to transfer very small files. We do it is just copy and paste the files from our local computer to the remote server, and the speed is pretty fast. It just takes around 30 seconds to complete transferring data. For the first usage of the 6 RTX 208 Ti package, we used the server to check iRender specs and installed Houdini software first, and this time, we connect to the server and install our plugins to make a Redshift test. We open this app to activate Redshift licensing because iRender has been supporting Redshift keys for brand customers. Once the total amount of money you top up on Renderfarm is from $1,500, they will provide Redshift license key for you. After entering our credentials, the Redshift floating license will be automatically added to this server without adding our key on my own. Next, we open our Houdini project and check it. Then click to render. The task manager shows that 6 GPUs are running and their performance. Looking at the bar at the center of the screen, you can see the render time is 4 minutes and 23 seconds for 40 frames. Let's check the output. The image quality is great. Then we copy the renders back to our local computer. We shut down the remote server. As you can see, the total time used is 11 minutes for transferring data, activating the Redshift key, setting the project, and rendering. It cost $1.65 in total. Next, we will make a test on Farm's Renderfarm. We upload the Houdini Redshift project to Farms first. Then do a few settings such as choosing render operating system, software version, or type of plugin. You can see the list below shows only Houdini to upload and RenderMan plugin. This is because we choose the CPU region. We will move to GPU region. However, the data that we uploaded to CPU region will not be synced to the GPU region. Therefore, we need to re-upload our project to the FOB system. We already uploaded the Houdini Redshift project one more time and configure it. Now, the system is analyzing our project. After waiting for nearly 4 minutes, the analysis is done. We submit to render. The render time started at 3:35 p.m. and ended at 3:55 p.m. It means that the render time is 20 minutes, approximately 5 times faster than that of iRenderfarm. Let's check the output. The total time we used on Farm's Renderfarm is 27 minutes, including 1 minute uploading data, 2 minutes setting the project, 4 minutes analyzing it, and 20 minutes rendering. It costs $1.81 to render 40 frames on Farm's Renderfarm. The image quality is good. The next Renderfarm we would like to test is RebusFarm. However, their staff said that they do not support Houdini software at the moment. Moving to GarageFarm, they still do not support Houdini software. Therefore, we tried using their second rendering solution, Xesktop. Xesktop is the final IaaS render farm that will be tested today. There are 3 types of render packages that we can choose from Xesktop, ranging from 10 GTX 1080 Ti or 8 Tesla V100 or 8 Tesla P100. We create an image and choose 8 Tesla V100 to test rendering our Redshift project. It usually takes 15 minutes to create an image. That is way longer than that of iRenderfarm, just 1 minute. The time started at 5:48 p.m. We speeded up this process 100 times. Finally, the server's running at 6:34 p.m. after 46 minutes creating and booting an image. We download the RDB file and get access to the remote server. However, the connection was lost. Therefore, we are back in the next couple of hours. In the second usage, we choose 10 GTX 108 Ti and boot the image. The boot time is shorter, it just took around 15 minutes to do it. Downloading the RDB file and then we connect to the remote server. Looking at the task manager, you can see that Xesktop uses HDD hard disk instead of SSD like iRenderfarm. It can be one of the important reasons that make the server really laggy with high latency. To be fair, we already installed Houdini software before testing. Now we transfer the project from our local computer to the remote server by doing copy and paste. Unlike Renderfarm, Xesktop doesn't support Redshift licenses for customers, so we need to add our own Redshift key to render. As you can see, the render time is 4 minutes and 44 seconds to render 40 frames. After completing rendering, we do copy and paste the output to our local computer, then deactivate our Redshift key and shut down the remote server. The image quality is good. It costs $1.86 to render 40 frames on Xesktop. We spent 46 minutes to create and put an image and over 30 minutes to install software for the first time. This second usage, it took 15 minutes to boot the image, 14 minutes to activate the Redshift key, and approximately 5 minutes to render. Let's look at the summary of tested render farms today. iRenderfarm ranks first. The total time used is 11 minutes, including 4 minutes and 23 seconds render time for 40 frames on the 6 RTX 2080 Ti with the lowest cost $1.65. Forbes Renderfarm is second on the list with 20 minutes to render and 27 minutes in total, which cost 181 cents. Xesktop came last, costing $1.86, which is 21 cents higher than that of iRenderfarm. Especially, the render time on Xesktop with 10 GTX 1080 Ti is 21 seconds longer than the render time on iRenderfarm with 6 RTX 2080 Ti. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.